Welcome to US Mint Mysteries, where we explore the hidden stories, rare finds, and real values behind America's most fascinating coins. In today's video, we'll take a close look at the 1999 Connecticut State Quarter, one of the most beautiful and historically meaningful coins ever released in the United States. Even though it's a common coin that many people have seen, the history behind it and its collectible value in fine condition make it a piece worth understanding. The 1999 Connecticut Quarter was released as part of the 50 State Quarters program, a groundbreaking series introduced by the U.S. Mint in 1999 that ran until 2008. The idea was to celebrate every state in the Union with its own design, telling stories from each region's heritage, culture, and history. Connecticut's quarter was the last one issued in the very first year of the program. Following Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Georgia, the design of the Connecticut Quarter instantly stands out because of its stunning depiction of the charter oak tree. This isn't just any tree, it's one of the most important symbols in Connecticut's history. The story goes back to 1687, when the English governor, Sir Edmund Andros, tried to revoke the colony's charter and take away Connecticut's right to self-govern. But according to legend, the colonists hid the charter inside the hollow trunk of a large oak tree to protect it from being seized. That tree became known as the charter oak, and it stood as a proud reminder of freedom and resistance against oppression. Sadly, the original tree fell during a storm in 1856. But its image and legacy continue to live on even on this coin. The design for the reverse side of the coin was created by artist T. James Farrell, who beautifully captured the complex, twisting branches of the legendary charter oak. Beneath the tree are the inscriptions, "The Charter Oak, Connecticut, 1788, which is the year Connecticut became a state, and 1999, marking the year of issue." The level of detail on the tree's branches makes this one of the most admired designs among all the state quarters. On the front side, or obverse, we see the classic portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. However, the version used for the State Quarters program was slightly modified by William Cousins to fit better with the new reverse designs. Around Washington's bust, you'll find the familiar inscriptions, "United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust," and "Quarter Dollar." The 1999 Connecticut quarters were minted at 3 different locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia Mint produced about 688 million coins, while the Denver Mint struck around 657 million. Together, that's more than 1.3 billion regular circulation coins. The San Francisco Mint produced proof coins for collectors, available in both copper nickel-clad and 90% silver versions. Because of the huge mintage, the 1999 Connecticut Quarter is not rare in circulation, but its beauty and historical symbolism make it a favorite among collectors. When it comes to value, condition plays the biggest role. A Connecticut quarter that has circulated and is in fine condition typically has a value of about 25 cents, basically its face value. However, well-preserved examples in uncirculated or mint state grades can be worth anywhere from 75 cents to a few dollars depending on luster and strike quality. Proof versions, especially those struck in silver with the S mint mark, can range from a few dollars to over $10. Depending on grade and whether they are deep cameo proofs. There are also a few interesting error varieties that make certain 1999 Connecticut quarters worth much more. Some collectors have found coins with off-center strikes, double die errors on the lettering, or die cracks that appear like extra branches on the charter oak. These errors can sell for anywhere between $20 and a few $100 depending on how dramatic the mistake is and the condition of the coin. Even though the Connecticut Quarter isn't rare overall, it holds an important place in American coinage history because it represents the very beginning of the State Quarters program, a series that brought millions of new collectors into the hobby. The design tells a powerful story about freedom and determination, qualities that reflect not just the history of Connecticut, but the spirit of the entire nation. So, if you come across a 1999 Connecticut State Quarter in your change, take a moment to look at it closely. Notice the fine details of the charter oak, and imagine the centuries of history it represents. Even if it's only worth face value in fine condition, it's still a piece of American heritage that connects us to the early fight for independence. Whether you're a new collector or an experienced one, the Connecticut Quarter reminds us that not all treasures are made of gold or silver. Sometimes, the most meaningful coins are the ones with the deepest stories. Thanks for watching us mint mysteries. If you enjoy learning about the hidden history and real value of US coins, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. Every coin has a story, and we'll keep uncovering them, one mystery at a time.